Thank you for joining me on this channel where we may be dazed, but we are not confused. We're going to be doing an awkward elevator silence epiphany reading. So in these readings, we are going to visualize a person or individual that you would be in an elevator with, having a moment of maybe awkward silence. And then we're going to take a look at the types of clarity or epiphanies that you might receive in that moment about that person, and maybe what they may be realizing about you as well. So in each reading, you will have the opportunity to pick the elevator going up or the elevator going down. If you like, you can watch both. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, or any other types of houses or planets that you would be interested in seeing if it resonates for you. All right, let's get started. All right, Capricorn. If you pick the up elevator, the epiphany that you are having about the person that you are having this awkward elevator silence with is that this person has been in a state of trying to decide what it is that they want. They have a lot of things that they see for themselves, and they ultimately want to be happy. They want to celebrate, just be able to let go and have fun. But they're having difficulty making a decision about how best to get to that place. I feel like you also might be picking up that this person has a lot of different things in front of them that could be seen as distractions. Lots of different maybe paths that they could walk, or maybe you see this person as actually walking a bunch of different paths, just kind of going from one thing to the next. And sometimes it works out for this person, sometimes it doesn't. The card that I'm seeing here is the Black Cat, and it says your luck will soon change. Well, we all know that depending on who you ask, a black cat can be a symbol of intuition, of getting deep within yourself and helping yourself to manifest the things that you want, or it could be a symbol of bad luck, that something unfortunate might happen to you if you see it. It just depends on your perspective. And you might be looking at this person in this way, that they want to ultimately let go, have fun, celebrate, and enjoy their life. But because they have so many different options in front of them, sometimes they pick paths that lead to them enjoying what it is that they're doing or being able to celebrate the choice that they made. Sometimes it leads to what you may perceive as maybe making a bad choice. And they kind of are left to pick up the pieces from that and figure out how to backtrack to figure out how to best to get back to what it is that they were trying to do in the first place. I think you're realizing also that this person may not be very much in tune with who they are. I feel like this person in your mind might be very much rooted and grounded in just the things that they want on the exterior. And they might be getting their identity from the things that they're able to attain. And because of that, that puts them into situations where they're more likely to end up in kind of wishy-washy situations that can lead to what you might perceive as being a consequence of making a bad decision. Other times it leads them and they kind of get what they want, but it doesn't seem like it lasts for very long. I feel like even in the situations where they feel like they were victorious in attaining some type of goal, that it ultimately ends up ending. And in that, it becomes like this transformative process where they lose everything that they attained, but they grow in the process. But at the end of the day, they still lost everything that they worked for. So I feel like you're seeing this person as being a person who is capable of creating things that bring them joy, or, setting up goals that will lead them to some type of abundance, but not really being consistent and being able to hold on to it. I'm seeing that you might be looking at this person as suffering from this because one, you don't feel like they're connecting with themselves. They may not be in tune with what it is that their highest self wants, or what their soul and spirit wants. And also because they're only looking at what they're able to do in their own power. So they're looking at their skill sets. They're looking at how they look maybe as a person, what they bring to the table, what other people have told them that they can do, and they're trying to create from that space. And so that gives you a finite amount of resources and materials with which to work in order to construct the type of experience that you want. And I feel like you're recognizing that this person, if they would connect to source and get in tune with the flow of what it is that the spirit wants for their lives, and ultimately what they want for their own life, that they would be more likely to be able to hold on to the things that it is that they want and that they see for themselves that are going to give them their highest joy. The reason for this being that the thing that gives us our highest joy is the thing that is most in alignment with our incarnation objective, or why it is that we are even existing in this time-space fabric and interacting with other people who are also coexisting with us. And so that's something that I pick up that you want for this person. And the affirmation that I see here that you wish this person could see for themselves is that I am royalty. And the affirmation for this is as follows. It says, I watch the dawn with wild awe, resting in the truth that this was created for me to dwell in, to care for, and to rule over. I am a royal heir to the king and to his kingdom. All right. So once again, that speaks to me to a person being on their own throne, being rooted in themselves and making decisions about what they want to create for themselves, the world that they live in, their kingdom, from a space of knowing that they are on the throne and not external various options that may not be in alignment with their highest, best possible outcomes. All right, so let's take a look at what this person might be having an epiphany about concerning you. So the person that's in the elevator with you, the epiphany that they're having is that you are kind of graduating from, I won't say like the school of life, but from some hard-won life lessons that you've kind of been going through. And they might view you as being younger than them. They might view you as being like a student. You could be in school and actually graduating from college or some type of program. But I'm also picking up that this is just in your own life, like your path, like you're graduating from some lessons that you've learned, like you've been going through things and you've been experiencing a lot. And in the process of this journey that you've been on, you've been able to, or you've learned to go with the flow, to connect with source and spirit and allow that to lead you. And as a result of that, really trying to tune in to spirit and connect with yourself against all odds, regardless of what is going on external to you. Being able to do that, I'm also picking up trying to integrate your light and shadow sides. It's bringing you to a space where you are going to see some rewards from that, either in the material or spiritually, in the form of peace, wholeness, being able to call in your tribe, being able to feel like you are your authentic self and that your external reality is going to mirror that back to you. This person also feels as if you have some type of guardian angel or guides that are watching over you and helping you along this journey, and that this is empowering you to be able to look at your emotions and to tune into that and not be so concerned about what the consequences of you following your path will be. And they see you as a person that kind of goes with the flow. You honor the ebbs and flow of the tide. When you're feeling up or you're feeling down, I don't feel like you allow that to just take control of everything that you do. You try to be analytical and logical while also recognizing that these are signs to you to go in a certain direction or to recalibrate and make some changes to your compass in order to go into a space that's going to most align with what it is that you want for your life and ultimately what's going to bring you fulfillment. I feel like this person sees you as in alignment with that, not allowing the opinions of other people or the feelings and emotions of other people to overwhelm you and cause you to come off course as well. I feel like they see you as kind of riding the tide of other people's emotions and kind of seeing it as an ebb and flow as well. So if you're in a group of people and they're all feeling a certain kind of way, either towards you or a certain situation, you kind of ride that wave and kind of go with it and keep your balance and keep your center, knowing and believing and having faith in the direction of your own soul to guide and lead you, as well as your spirit guides, that is just going to take you to where you need to go. So for example, if there are people that have negative energy or intentions towards you, this person sees you as having the ability to not get out of pocket about it, but to just kind of ride it out and see, where is this going to take me, while also maintaining your boundaries and having this extra layer of protection from spirit, almost like allowing your enemies to be your footstool. And they don't have to be outright enemies. It could just be people that are standing in opposition to, or seemingly opposition to, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You don't try to fight back in a way that's going to be on the offensive or get too defensive. You kind of stand in your power and you allow them to carry you to where it is that you want to go. So that's actually a very powerful thing. So this person is seeing you as being able to really take and assess what's going on in your environment and calibrate yourself to whatever it is that you need to do in order to get where it is that you need to be. And this person, the affirmation that I see here that they wish for you is that you feel nurtured. So I feel like they might feel like in all of this energy of trying to be balanced and not allow your emotions to have the best of you, while also trying to tune into it and allowing that to kind of help you calibrate to what feels good for you and what's right for you. They hope that you also feel like you don't have to cut off your connection to wanting to feel nurtured, wanting to feel supported in your external realm. Because even though they see you as having spirit forces that are watching over you and protecting you, they might see you as being someone who doesn't have a lot of physical support in the physical. So they want you to feel nurtured as well in your physical reality, which I feel like you kind of do. But your affirmation says that I am embracing the love given to me and am tending to it like it was a child. With compassion, grace, and a healing touch, I am filled with warmth. So I feel like with this person looking at you as being younger, possibly also, or possibly even a child, this could actually be a child. They could see you as being a child. This could be a parent or someone external to that. They may see a dynamic that you have with a parent or someone that you look to as a guardian and hope for you that you can have some type of reconciliation and feel, or even if you can't do that, that you can feel the nurturing warmth that you may feel that you did not get from that individual. All right, Capricorn, for those of you who picked the elevator going up, that is what I have for you. If you'd like to check out the video for the elevator going down, you can do that as well. If this is your last video, then I'll hopefully see you in the future. If not, then I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so if you chose the elevator going down for the sign of Capricorn, the epiphany that you're having about the person that you are having this awkward elevator silence with is that this person has managed to maintain a level of dignity, strength, and wisdom in the midst of some type of upset in a family structure. This could be a divorce. This could be the breaking down of some type of foundation where they were maybe in a long-term partnership and they lived with the person, or some type of family structure. And you see this person as in the midst of that, rejuvenating and fulfilling themselves from the inside out. So they're not allowing this external circumstance to dampen how it is that they view themselves and the view that they have for their future. So I feel like this could have been the result of a divorce, or it could also be the loss where someone is bereaving another. And this person, although they've experienced this loss, this upset, they are choosing to live life to the fullest and have the courage to move forward and to really get in tune with nature, outside of themselves, like actually going out in nature, maybe taking walks, maybe doing hiking. And also this person is getting in tune with their actual nature of who they are as well. Because I'm picking up that this person may have slightly lost that a bit in the structure that they were previously participating in and were a part of. And the loss of that just kind of triggered them into this dragon energy, which is about fire and passion and kind of protecting a treasure. A lot of times when you see dragons, they are protecting a treasure. And this is almost like a metaphor for when we are protecting the most valuable treasure that we have within ourselves, which is our soul, our light, that part of us that wants to shine through is our treasure. And I feel like this person may have gotten depleted from that, but what they're doing now is they are focusing on allowing that to come through. I feel like you see this person as really going the distance, because they may have been in a very dry place, a very barren place, but they haven't allowed that to stop them from knowing that they are running a race, knowing that they are trying to get to a goal. And even though they may be sprinting to get there, they're not allowing themselves to deplete and to burn out. So I feel like there's some longevity to this individual. Like you see them going through things. This may not be the first time that they've had a family that they had to kind of restart or try to, I guess, recalibrate. This could be a first, second, or third possible divorce or switch up, a major shifting. But you see this person as not going backwards every time that they go through this. I feel like you see this person as like being on a spiral where every time this happens, they grow just a little bit more and they get a little bit closer to who they are. I feel like this person may have had some issues in the past with really valuing themselves and seeing their worth. And so you're seeing this person as finally acknowledging that and in this progression forward, and they're not giving up on their value, and they're really, really buying into that, their own self-worth, and moving in a direction that's going to best reflect that for them with a sense of longevity. I feel like you see this person as possibly manifesting someone who is going to be in alignment with that, and that they are, maybe they already are, and you're seeing them go into a new situation, and it really seems like this is going to be for the long haul. Like this is a harmonious, healthy, stable, consistent relationship that's being reciprocated, and that's most in alignment with this person. And maybe what you're recognizing is what they went through in the past in order to even get to a space where they could recognize something like this and even go into it. So the affirmation that I have here that you see for this person is, I am cherished. You want this person to feel cherished and valued by a person that they're in a relationship with, because this is really what the epiphany is that you're having about this person, is what they've experienced in relationships, things that they've valued and how that has not worked out. But you see them moving into a space where they will get that longevity. All right. So the affirmation says, I am cherished. In a quiet moment, I will breathe in nature as I witness dancing light from a cloud. As I listen to the buzzing of insects and the music of wind through the trees, I remind myself that this symphony is a gift. It whispers how cherished I am by the Creator and how I was created to cherish back. Right, so that really speaks to me, to this person getting in tune with their inner nature and really valuing themselves enough to be able to recognize when somebody else is mirroring that back to them. And that would be the sign to that person that they are on the right track. All right, so let's take a look at the epiphany that this person may be having about you. All right, so the other person in the elevator is recognizing during their awkward elevator silence that you have really worked hard to make your dreams basically kind of come true. As cliche as that might sound, I feel like this person sees you as putting a lot of effort over a sustained amount of time. And it's almost like with this 10 of Wands here, what I'm seeing is they see you collecting sticks, and these sticks are wands. They kind of represent the actions that you take to make something happen. And you're collecting them so that you can build a home with them. You're trying to build a place for you to live in. I'm also hearing like temple, but you have an intention to build something. You know what it is that you're building. Even if people from the outside look at you and they don't see what it is that you're building, they just see a lot of the materials that you've gathered and the things that you had to go get, even though they may not see the completed process of that. So when I hear temple, I feel like this could be yourself. Like you're building yourself up. You are working on yourself. This could be your actual physical outside appearance. It could also be internally from a character in our spirituality way. Like you're working on who you are as a person and how you show up to get through things. And from the outside, it looks like you're under construction, but you're okay with that because you know that you are destined to succeed. And this person feels this way about you. They can look at you and they feel like this epiphany that you've been working hard for a long time. It could be 10 years, 10 months, maybe 10 days, even 10 weeks that you've been doing this. Maybe you're working on your health and exercising or something like that. But this person sees you as making these subtle changes over time that are adding up, even if you can't see it all at once. So whereas you might tend to maybe get a little discouraged because you're not seeing these massive changes that you might be seeing in other people around you, which can make it very difficult not to compare yourself and get those types of feelings of, kind of poo-pooing on the work that you've done and the effort that you've made because it's not quite lining up with what other people are doing around you or what it seems like they're doing. You're making this subtle approach and you are making massive leaps that are definitely showing that you are going to be successful at whatever it is that you're working on. And it's visible to this person. This person sees you following your passion and working hard and just kind of like going up this staircase of spirit that just takes you higher and higher. And as you tune into yourself and align with yourself and stay true to that and put all of your efforts into building up that dream, that little small seed that you have within you that's telling you that it wants to grow and become this massive oak tree. You're feeding it, you're watering it, you're giving sunshine to it, and it is growing. It is growing. I'm also picking up that it's almost like this life force energy that's just working its way through you and your life circumstances and the different experiences that you have. And it's just kind of, like a snake. It's this, I almost feel like it's like a Kundalini energy also, or this energy, this just life force energy that's just weaving through you. And it's just taking its time, and it's allowing itself to unfold, and to, you're kind of going where the energy flows within you and honoring that. And this person sees you as being destined to succeed because you're on divine timing. So you're going with the timing of the universe, and with this life force energy, it's just unfolding naturally and in a beautiful, ordered way. I feel like they see you as not being bothered by the amount of time that it's taking, or not being bothered by the fact that it may not be going as quickly as, other people might have things manifest for them, or have things work out for them in this very quick now society. They don't see you as being a person that's bothered by that, or at least you're able to contain yourself enough and be consistent that you don't allow it to show on the outside. So the manifestation, I keep saying that. So I feel like you might be manifesting something, because I keep saying that, the manifestation. So it could be something you're trying to make happen. I feel like this is an internal thing. You're trying to maybe get healing for yourself, maybe doing some inner alchemy work to work out things, and it's changing you from the inside out. And that's the change that people are seeing, because it's rippling out into your entire life. And that's the proof. It's not, oh, I've got this one thing, and I said I wanted to get, this much money, or I wanted to manifest this lover, I wanted to manifest this item, or get this trip, or whatever. That's not what it is. It's a subtle thing that's happening on the inside. You're changing as a person, and you're growing into the person that you fully want to show up as, the person behind the mask. And as you do that, it's like layers of things, almost like this onion, are peeling away, and it's shifting your environment, it's shifting the people around you. And that's what people are noticing, is this ripple effect of change. So what this person wants for you to believe, or to see yourself as, is beautiful. The affirmation is, I am beautiful. All right. So it says, when I look into the mirror today, I will smile and say, ta-da! I am beautiful because I am one of a kind. I am beautiful because I was made out of light. And I am beautiful because I am loved by the one who made me. So this person wants you to know that this change that you're making from the inside out is beautiful. And not to, if you are doing this, comparing yourself to what a lot of times we get presented with very surface level things of what it means to be a whole person, or what it means to be a healthy person, what it means to be a desired person, or a person that's happy for themselves, or what the list of things that you have to check mark off of in order to just be satisfied that you are showing up in a way that makes you happy and satisfied. They want you to feel that now, and to know that you are that now, and that you are seen that way. In all this process that you're going through, that beauty that's coming from within is what is emanating outwardly. All right. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you on this elevator going down. If this is your last video, then I may hopefully see you in the future. If not, then I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.